Hello guys, in this test I'm going to compare speed of work in Django, fastapi and aiohttp. You can set up DB queries to emulate real cases. If this subject is interesting, then I can add these emulations with DB queries and create other video to check it. Also, I can add a similar test to check other frameworks. Let me know if it's interesting. If you know other interesting frameworks, let me know in the comments. Then I can create other video to compare them all. I would appreciate it. Before running this test, please run Django with gunicorn, fastapi with uvicorn, and aiohttp like in my video. I already did it, this window for aiohttp, this window for fastapi, this window for Django. We can run our test bit of frameworks. This bash script, it looks like this one. As you can see, comment it's pretty the same, but I only changed the port of my frameworks. So let's run it. As you can see, we have request per second, this number for Django, this number for fastapi, and this number for request per second, this number for aiohttp. We have pretty big difference between them. We can also run the same test. As you can see, vrk, I use vrk, and options the same. 400 connections, 2 seconds, and 8 threads. So run it. We have list of dictionaries. This dictionary for Django, this number for Django, this number for fastapi. Unbelievable. A little bit less than in Django. It's something very interesting. And aiohttp looks very high number. So I don't understand why we have pretty big difference, because in shell script I see 1500 at least for fastapi, but in my Python test I see 300, 400 almost. So I don't understand why. And for aiohttp I have approximately 5000, but in my Python test I see 3000 at least. So I don't understand why it's pretty big difference between them, between shell script and Python test. If you know, or if you know, how can I check this bottleneck, or why it's happened in my test and in my shell script, so I would appreciate it. Also, I left the link on my code in the description. You can check my code in GitHub. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you for your attention. See you.